In today's news, Jahni Pickering charged in connection with Monday's boat seizure. Drugs and cash have been found. Greenland Stadium in the final phase of construction and is awaiting funds to be built. Special COVID-19 vaccine drive being held this weekend. The Honorable Carvin Malone is weighing in on competent locals who choose to get involved with advancing the political dialogue. He says they're hurting the BVI's ability to move forward and USVI to host a N.O.B.L E Women conference in 2023. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talk about my city life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome everybody. It is Thursday, August 25th, 2022. I'm Ron Grant, coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. I want to take this opportunity, viewers, to wish you a happy Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. You're watching 284 News. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force have officially charged 25-year-old Jahni Pickering of Spooner's Estate in connection with Monday afternoon's joint operation with U.S. federal officers. This was confirmed in a media release from the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, which said Pickering is charged with possession of proceeds of criminal conduct and unlawful possession of controlled substance. The lone occupant was taken into custody. The police said no further information could be provided at this time as investigations are still ongoing. Of course, viewers, as we continue to proceed with the matter and do our investigations here at 284 Media, more information will become available. The construction phase of the 2,500-seat multi-purpose stadium at the Greenland East End Field is said to be in its final stages, with the BVI Football Association now only awaiting the approval of money from the FIFA to commence the last phase of works. Now, this is according to the president of the BVI Football Association, Mr. Andy Bickerton, who provided the update at a media conference on Tuesday. He was responding to a question posed by 284 Media News on the latest regarding the multi-million-dollar sporting facility.
We're basically at the last stage in that we've applied to FIFA for the money to get the stand underway. And we're actually now waiting for a response. They've had that for a number of weeks, I think. And we're waiting to hear back from them because the foundation is in and we've been ready to start for probably 18 months. So the delays have not been on our side, the delays have been on the other side.
According to a media release from the BVI government in 2019, once completed, the facility is expected to include a 6-lane, 400-meter grass track, netball and volleyball courts, the covering of guts on both sides of the stadium and fencing of the stadium, a parking lot of 200 cars, an access road between the parking lot and the multi-purpose stadium. Now, viewers, the project is in partnership between the BVI government and the BVI Football Association and the FIFA. When 284 News returns, a special COVID-19 vaccination drive is being held this weekend, and our health professionals have the details. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Alright, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye!
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting. For people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Viewers, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene, the Ministry of Health, in conjunction with the BVI Health Services Authority, is continuing its vaccination efforts across the territory with a very special 2-week COVID-19 vaccine drive with special emphasis on the weekends of August 27th through the 28th and September 2nd through the 3rd, 2022 at the lobby of the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital. Now, earlier today, I sat down with Dr. June Samuel, Acting Chief Medical Officer, Mr. of course, Damien Grange of the Marketing and Communications Facility, and most importantly, the EPI, Ms. Burdue, the nurse Burdue, who is organizing the event, really spoke to the importance of persons coming out. Dr. Samuel provided an overview and asked persons to stay vigilant. Take a look.
We want to make sure that we have persons continue to be vigilant and continue to remind individuals that COVID is still out there. We are not all clear as yet. And as we speak, there are some countries in the Caribbean that are thought to be having another wave. Lucky for us in the BVI, we seem to be just having, we haven't had any significant spikes in our rates of infection, but we do continue to see persons who turn up positive, whether just on incidental testing or certainly even at the hospital. We continue to have persons who are admitted who are COVID positive, whether incidentally or have actually come in with COVID pneumonia. So it is still out there, and one of the things, as you said earlier, yes, because we don't hear a lot about persons dying or persons being ill, we seem to want to be letting our guard down, and we just want to remind persons that you have to continue to be vigilant and do all of the things to make sure that you prevent yourself becoming positive.
In addition, of course, speaking on the vaccine initiative, Nurse Burdue spoke about which vaccines are presently available within the territory.
During this drive, we'll be having actually on island now, we only have the Pfizer vaccine, the Pfizer COVID vaccine. So that will be the vaccine for adults, starting from the age of, this vaccine is given to children from 12 years of age and older persons. We will be giving anybody who does not yet have a COVID vaccine, they can come and start getting their series of vaccines. However, we are focusing mainly on our booster doses of first and second boosters. And we are specifying persons over the age of 50 and over, persons with severe diseases like kidney problems, heart problems, diabetes. Those persons we are urging to come out and have their booster shot taken.
Now, of course, the duo also provided statistics and spoke to whether access, of course, is being done. But I want to touch on one thing that was very important. She also spoke about the availability of the vaccines as well as the days and times the vaccines drives will be available.
Outside of the drive that we are now putting on the week 2 consecutive weekends to come, all vaccines are available at all our health centers. Currently, we are doing vaccines at the Road Town Health Center from 2 in the afternoon, or if persons come earlier than that time, they can also have the vaccine, but they go up to 6 p.m. in the evening time. Our drive will start at 10 a.m. and runs to 3 p.m. on those days, Saturday and Sunday of this coming weekend of the 27th and the following weekend of the 3rd. We are urging persons to come out, and we're not forcing you, but we're asking you to, for the benefit of your own health and the health of your friends, your family, and to extend the community, to come out and get yourself vaccinated. For that reason, persons may feel healthy. They might say, okay, I have no COVID, but a healthy person can be a carrier to the person whose immune system is weaker than their own. And so we want to avoid any severe illness to the point of death. And so we're asking you to come out and have yourself vaccinated.
When asked to provide recent statistics, they both, of course, asked about the recent rise or decreased cases. Here's what they had to say.
Since the onset of the COVID virus, we are now almost 2 years into this era. And last year in May, June, July, we had the spike. Yes. Where we saw numerous persons die, getting sick and to the point of death, which was very traumatic to families, loved ones, friends. Following that onset of the uprising in the vaccines, in the disease, we moved rapidly, and because of efficient and rapid surveillance, monitoring, and vaccination, we saw a decline in the number of cases and the severity of the disease of persons coming down with the virus. To this point, there is a decline in the uptake of the vaccine now, because most of, if not all of the protocols have been removed. And it's not only here in the BVI, but throughout the Caribbean and the other countries. However, I think that has caused persons to become very complacent, and what is happening, persons are having mild symptoms and they say we have the cold, or just have a cough, or we just have a temperature, and it's nothing. And so there is no testing. So we really cannot say that we have a decline in the cases or we have an uprise in the cases.
Of course, viewers, if you missed the, exclusive interview with the BVI Health Services Authority, this interview is available on all platforms. And once again, persons across the territory of the Virgin Islands are encouraged by the Ministry of Health as well as the BVI Health Services Authority to take advantage of the COVID-19 vaccine drive that is being held both this weekend and the following weekend. Viewers, when 284 News returns, competent locals who choose not to get involved with advancing political dialogue are hurting the BVI's ability to move forward. These are the words of the Honorable Carvin Malone, at-large representative and member of Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition. And when we pan across to the USVI, they're going to be hosting the N.O.B.L Women Conference in 2023. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
The beautiful Virgin Islands, or nature's little secret as some prefer, where the weather stays warm and the drinks stay cold, where men in wigs get their lawyer bills paid by governments and governments lose planes, where walls are built and prisoners escape. You vacation where we suffer. BVI love.
Ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire, bring it home and upgrade today.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals. Viewers, thank you so much for sticking with us. We are continuing our newscast on the local scene, weighing in, of course, on the present political climate. Territorial at-large representative, the Honorable Carvin Malone, and member of Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition, has expressed the view that Virgin Islanders who are competent in areas of relevance to the territory's political advancement but choose to remain silent unless personally confronted by the issues by these times are complacent in hindering the territory's ability to navigate these challenging times. Now, Malone at the time was responding to Honestly Speaking host Claude Skelton-Klein while appearing as a guest on the talk show. Klein asked Malone if he was hopeful that more Virgin Islanders would lend their voice to or expertise to help navigate this challenging time. Here is what he responded by saying.
If I can admit to speaking in riddles before, it has been around the subject. But there's no more time for riddles. We have a lot of learned people who have stayed quiet. They've stayed on the backbench. And I've said it before, it's only when the elephant come on their toes that they will begin to shout.
One prevailing example of this, Malone said, has been observed in lawyers who appear to be saying out of discussions surrounding the Constitution, waiting for something to go wrong in order to seize an "I told you so" moment.
We have more lawyers per capita than any other place in the world. We have more administrators per capita than any place else in the world because we have invested in them. We have invested in a lot of people to come here. We have people come from all over the world coming here, but we have a lot of local lawyers and mindset and so forth. And you know, you have us here playing as if we're wrong rock lawyers. And actually so forth. But this particular Constitution of which we speak, 2007, straight up, we have a lot of lawyers locally, and everyone is sitting back and waiting either for the error or waiting for "I told you so," or thinking that it does not matter.
Honorable Malone, who is now a member of the opposition, noted that the public is likely to be more receptive to discussing certain issues when they are brought from the perspective of non-political figures or members of the community with whom they can relate and often share similar views and perspectives. In effect, he said these speakers bring new perspectives and add value to the conversation, which ultimately assists in ensuring and resulting that the solutions meet the needs of the wider majority. Viewers panning across to the United States Virgin Islands, big news for the U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands will host the National Organization of Black Elected Legislative, of course, that is known also as N.O.B.L.E Women, in July of 2023 on St. Thomas. The office of the Senate President, Ms. Donna Fred Gregory, made known on Wednesday. Now, this announcement represents a major opportunity for the territory of the U.S. Virgin Islands on various levels, including exposure to major economic players who sponsor the event, while providing the USVI with an opportunity to build ties with leaders on the mainland whose goals of positive impact align with local challenges. The decision was made following a meeting hosted by Ms. Fred Gregory this week, which also included other members of the 34th legislature. Ms. Fred Gregory's office said the N.O.B.L.E Women, led by President Javon, the state representative from Alabama, were visiting the territory as part of the process to vet locations for their annual legislative conference. Ms. Javon was joined by Second Vice President Tanya Anderson, State Senator from Georgia, Treasurer Regina Barrow, State Senator from Louisiana, and N.O.B.L.E historian and President-elect of the National Black Caucus of State Legislators, Laura Hall, State Representative from Alabama. Now, viewers, the annual meeting attracts more than 200 Black women legislators along with corporate and community leaders to discuss matters impacting Black communities nationwide. The formal announcement to include naming Ms. Fred Gregory as the ALC Committee Chair will be made during the 2022 Annual Legislative Conference in Washington, D.C. on October 7th. Of course, we wish our colleagues over in the U.S. Virgin Islands the very best as they continue to network and partner. Viewers, I want to turn your attention to a few special reports that we conducted today. Of course, the first being the interview with the BVI Health Services Authority, Mrs. June Samuel. In addition to that, our nurse guru, who spoke on the very prominent vaccine initiative that is going to be taking place over this weekend and the following weekend. And in addition to that, I want to turn your attention to the interview with the BVI Film Commissioner, Miss Natalie Hodge of the BVI Tourist Board, who spoke eloquently to the fact that the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission are now positioning themselves to garner much attention and collaboration between production companies and producers within the territory. These are two interviews that you don't want to miss. Of course, they are airing at 7:30 respectively and 8 p.m. Of course, if you don't get them tonight, you can view them on all our various platforms. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you really? Hey, this ain't like you,
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
She? I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You say you were sick? What happened to over the rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today. Viewers, welcome back. I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for joining us for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again tomorrow as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. We are 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news right here on 284 Media. Happy Thursday, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of the evening. Bye-bye.